But after you did the Bobby stuff, what did you then did you still stay with Teddy? What else were you doing before you moved?
Well, no, my family was going through something. My grandfather passed while I was there, and
Oh,
so I had to come home. I came home to bury my grandfather, and there was a situation that it was kind of like in question where Teddy wanted me signed directly to Future. I was never signed to Future.
okay.
So that was the problem. I was never really officially an in-house producer. I'm really somebody who just came through there and got what I needed to do and took off.
Okay.
But that was kind of like the thing. And him and Mike was trying to work that out. Like, am I gonna be signed there? What's this, what's that? And I don't know. For me, mm, oh, I was at Interscope and saw Shook. No, that's not what happened. G Thing came out. And when I saw the video, we was all sitting in the day room. I don't know if Mucho remember this, but I told everybody I'm out.
As soon as you
Cause I
saw the
yeah, cause I knew what it was. I knew what was happening. I knew the West was on.
Oh, are you serious? As soon as you saw the Snoop
I'd
Dre.
already talked to Suge. Suge had already told me go to Virginia, for a little bit, and as soon as we get this popping, and come back out here and work with us.
Wow.
So I had already told them I was gone. I didn't go to Virginia to stay though. Anyway,
Okay.
I went there to get what I needed. I
Mm,
didn't want to be up under Teddy or nobody. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be up under Dre. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? I don't,
yeah.
and so we was in the day room. When I heard it, I knew the sound was flipped. It was over. It was done. It was a new era. G-Funk.
Mm. See that influenced Blackstreet's debut album. He did a lot. He kind of moved from New Jack to do some of that G Funk when he did the Blackstreet album, and
Uh-huh.
some of us as big fans weren't too overly impressed that he just left his sound and followed the West Coast sound. And sampling. He's used to sample a lot of James Brown, but he kind of moved to the George Clinton stuff
Uh-huh.
because that seemed to be popping.
That's where it was going. Yeah.
But you went and did stuff with Troop.
Yeah.
So where were you back in LA when you got to meet up with Troop?
Hold on. Oh, I did Troop with Mike
Okay.
the first time. And Sylvia Wrong, the legend, the great
Oh,
Sylvia Wrong.
wow.
And
Okay.
so,
Well,
I think this was prior to actually I had did Troop, I think before I went to Virginia.
no, I think the album came out in '92.
92.
The
Yeah,
Deeper
so
album.
yeah, the deep album. So I might have did that like in between that time, because that was a time where I was on planes, man, like
Wow.
every other day. I was either there, I was going from Cali to Oakland to Virginia and back because I had work to finish in Oakland with Louis Burrell and Hammer.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
was working in both of those camps. So it was Future and Busted Records.
Oh, so that's when you had Troop with when they were at Buster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, with Busted.
Okay. And then others were asking about you did some work with Special
Let me say that
Generation.
right. Bust it,
Busted.
not
Yeah,
bust.
busted. Yeah, busted.
Yeah, bust it. Like bust the move.
Yeah. But you did stuff with Special Generation on the second album.
Right.
Yeah.
I worked with. I mean, they just gave me all any work that I want. I mean, everybody that was over there probably did regular work.
And then,
Yeah.
well, what do you think? What do you remember from the Juvenile Committee?
Oh man, wow. So that was dope doing it. Working on with in connection with film because I got to work with and meet the great Hank Shockley, and I worked with Hank, and I did that record on Juvenile Community, and Mike was involved with I guess Hank, yeah, and he loved the record I did. He said, "Do a record for me, man. I got somebody working on this movie, man." you know, I need a record with Juvenile Committee. And I'm like, what's the name of the things? Like Juice. So I wrote, he wanted all the juice.
Wow.
Yeah, and Juvenile Committee, they were some little babies from the projects. Used to come to my place, man. I had such a nice place, man. The dudes came to my house one day and hit up on my wall in my living room, dog, like it was the street corner.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, what? Are you crazy? But you know that it's just we all were from the streets, you know. And so that was dope because you know, I got to learn about film and scoring, you know, and having that whole like
Wow.
experience, you know, early.
Mm.
And I got my first, I think that was my first gold record.
But you also worked with The Party on their
Mm-hmm.
album All But About Love.
Yeah, I think that was through John McClane.
Oh, the big John McClane. That's okay. So he's
Legendary.
yeah, legendary. You know, Michael Jackson's you know, all that stuff and Janet and stuff. So this is
Yeah.
my conception of connecting you with these guys.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Mike and Louis Burrell and Shook. They always call me for work. And Wes.
Okay. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay, you okay?
They don't understand what Jonas Boys are winning all spirits.
play it.
These guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.